Are taking a look at my favorite picks when it comes to the CPU GPU combos, and basically my favorites when it comes to the value for money and what I feel like fitting as of now. So press on that like button, subscribe, and let's make it short, let's make it sweet. Maybe you shouldn't subscribe, but at least press on that like button. Anyways, number one is the Ryzen 5 3600 and the RX 7600, and there's a reason for that. The Ryzen 5 3600 holds true as one of my best budget CPUs when it comes to the value for money. There's a ton of them on AliExpress for $50 right now, so they provide really good value for money. And I have it, I still have it on my PC, so you got nothing to worry about here. And this is a budget 1080p 1440p GPU kind of, and it will not be bottlenecked by this CPU. I think it goes for $220 to $240, and there's also the 6600 XT and the 6650 XT. Now the reason I went with that, because there aren't RTX 4060s that are on sale right now. A lot of them is for $300, and I don't think it's that good of a value. I don't think it's that good of a value anymore. But hey, if you want the RTX 4060, if you want the NVIDIA capabilities, they still have that good proposition. If you pay $300 for it, it doesn't mean that it's bad. So the 1440p, again, my favorite, we got the Ryzen 5 5600 and the RX 7700 XT. Now that one goes right now on Amazon for $350, and I cannot stress enough on how good that deal is. For $350, you are getting a performance near an RTX 4070 when it comes to rasterization. So when you play games at 1080p, 1440p, you are gonna get the same performance for $150 less. This is insane, and this is awesome, and it's not bottlenecked by this CPU that goes for $75 to $80 on AliExpress too. You only have to wait a week, nothing more than that. So yeah, I think this is the dream when it comes to CPU GPU combos, but because you can build a PC like that for $700. I feel like this is the meta of today's. So yeah, you can never go wrong with anything like that. Now the third one when it comes to 1440p to 4K gaming, we've got the Ryzen 5 7500F and the RX 7900 GRE. The Ryzen 5 7500F, I've had this CPU numerous times. I'm talking about how good it is when it comes to the value for money proposition. And the RX 7900 GRE is a great GPU compared to something like an RTX 4070 Ti, a 4070 Super, or a 4070 Ti. So you overclock that beast, you are gonna get really good performance for the money. Now going to the highest end or the dome when it comes to the best value picks, in my opinion, you got the Ryzen 7 7700 and the RTX 4070 Ti Super or the RX 7900 XTX. The Ryzen 7 7700 right now is very good of a CPU. You can get it for around $80 from AliExpress too. You can get it for $280 from Amazon, which is a lot in my opinion, but from AliExpress it's a really good value. And pairing it with something like a 4070 Ti Super is okay. A 7900 XTX is the meta in my opinion, because you are gonna get really good performance when it comes to 1440p and 4K res. So you got nothing to worry about here. And yeah, I feel like this is the meta if you wanted to play games at 1440p or 4K ultra settings at a good value. This is the value, since the Ryzen 7 7800X3D isn't a good of a value right now. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is the meta for you, and I feel like you should check out the links in the description. And that's been it. These are my top 4 picks when it comes to the best CPU GPU combos. I made it kind of short, I made it kind of, sweet, more condensed, because there is the full list of the best CPU GPU combos that you can check out in the channel too. See you in the next one, and peace.